Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and crack this case wide open. So apparently Monique has decided to crack her own case against Netflix because she has decided to sue Netflix for racial discrimination. Now, for those who don't know, Monique felt some type of way when Netflix offered her around $500,000 to do a comedy special. Now, Amy Schumer got $11 million, and then she went back and got $2 more million. And Monique feels that her career is more accomplished than Amy Schumer. She has won an Oscar. How dare you offer me just a measly $500,000? Now, when this story first surfaced, and I started doing commentary in regards to this story, the one thing that I was appalled by was the simple fact that you had people that looked like Monique that was actually going against her. You know, you had some people in the comments saying, I can't believe that Monique is tripping over being offered $500,000 when I only make $10 to $12 an hour. She needs to take that money and shut up. And then you had other individuals saying that I don't like the way Monique went about things. But you know what I find funny about this situation is that the same people that were in the comments denouncing the efforts of Monique to affect change, right? Them the same ones that don't have an issue going to certain YouTube channels supporting lies all day and all night that are being orchestrated by that specific content creator, but don't want to stand behind Monique when she's saying that, yo, I'm being racially discriminated against and I need you all to support me. I don't understand that. You know, Monique is trying to fight for something real, but y'all was just looking at the money aspect. It's about principle at the end of the day. But anyway, guys, let's take a look at the receipts and read what they had to say in regards to this matter. And it says, Monique has finally taken her accusations against Netflix for discrimination to a court of law. She's filed a lawsuit. In the suit, the Oscar-winning actress and comedian accuses Netflix of race-based discrimination for how it negotiated a comedy special with her. She says Netflix offered Amy Schumer $11 million for an hour-long stand-up special. She eventually got $13 million, but only offered Monique $500,000 for her stand-up special. Monique never accepted their offer and went on a public campaign against the company and even called for a boycott. According to the suit, she claims Netflix has a severe lack of diversity, which contributes to their discriminatory practices. Specifically, she claims one Netflix exec, the chief communications officer, used the ninja word in a meeting with 60 people in 2018. Monique was not present for that meeting. She also claims Netflix allowed Kevin Spacey to use the word ninja while on set of House of Cards without any consequence. In the suit, she alleges Spacey complained to his personal security guards, I don't want ninjas on my set anymore. She's not suing Spacey. Monique also used a major pay gap on the Netflix hit The Crown to illustrate alleged discrimination. She says the actress who plays Queen Elizabeth was paid $14,000 per episode, less than the actor who played Prince Philip, and it only righted the wrong after there was a public outcry about it. She's suing Netflix for unspecified damages and for an injunction forcing the company to change its discriminatory policies. We reached out to Netflix and Kevin Spacey for comment. All right, so we heard the reports of what Monique is working on behind the scenes. She is looking to hold Netflix accountable for what she deems to be racial discrimination. And if these accusations are true within Monique's lawsuit against Netflix, it seems that Netflix kind of condones this type of behavior. If you see Kevin Spacey that's pictured here, he was on set screaming that he didn't want any more ninjas on set with him. And you know I'm paraphrasing what he actually said. Then there's a problem with the culture of Netflix, and I'm glad Monique has taken the necessary steps to expose Netflix for who they really are. Now, let me say this. There's this notion out there that Netflix only pays you based off of the amount of ticket sales that you sold on your previous tour. I get that dynamic, all right? But this is the thing. If Netflix didn't have such a divisive culture, then Monique's claims would be baseless, right? And then you have a Wanda Sykes that said the same thing, that she had to leave Netflix because they lowballed her. All I'm saying, I understand that when you're in show business, it's about what you've done for me lately. And when you look at Amy Schumer, she's fresh, she's new, she was selling out arenas. I understand why Netflix paid her like they paid her. But you can't tell me that Amy Schumer is funnier than Monique. And on top of that, you can't tell me that Monique didn't deserve a multi-million-dollar contract herself. Whether it was from $3 to $4 to $5 to $6 million, I believe that her skills and her talent warrant that. That's just my opinion. And the fact of the matter is that in Hollywood, you know, when you don't do what they tell you to do, then they'll deem you hard to work with. And I'm trying to think to myself, how is Monique so hard to work with when she accepted to do the movie Precious for $50,000? She did Lee Daniels a favor. How is that being hard to work with? Just because she wouldn't go around the world in I to promote the film, and it wasn't in her contract that she had to, Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry, which Tyler Perry came out and admitted on a phone call with Monique that she was always pleasant to work with. But in all actuality, Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler turned their back on Monique, and they actually had something to do with her being blackballed in Hollywood, her own people. And let me say this last thing before I go. You see how Steve Harvey had Monique on his show and how he tried to talk to her about how she should have carried herself and how she should have operated amid all this confusion. But when them jokers found out that Steve Harvey was faking it to make it, what happened to his show? You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let a brother know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.